Okay, we should be recording right now. Let me go ahead and minimize that because that's just going to distract everybody. Okay, guys, this is Nick. I'm doing a live video right now on TNT Dinar are in violation of court orders to cease and desist. Okay, they were supposed to take down the website. Here is the transcript from the courtroom, actually what was said when Tony was in court. Here's the courtroom minute sheet. You can see here the restitution was $1.6 million. You can see here, this goes into the count. Tony pleaded guilty to count 1. And you can see, if you just scroll down just a little bit, conspiracy to commit wire fraud and engage in monetary transactions greater than $10,000. And finally, on this court document right here, you can see what it says right here. The defendant shall cease any and all activity with the Iraqi dinar and any other currency exchange activity or promotion. This includes any involvement with websites, internet conference calls, Twitter, any form of social media associated. Note that any other form of social media associated with the promotion of activities regarding the Iraqi dinar or the currency exchange. Likewise, the defendant will be required to take down his website, tntdinar.com, immediately. This was signed by Tony right there on the 2nd, December 2nd. It is now the 19th. The website is still up, and I'm going to prove to you it's still up. Let me just go ahead and go into my... Okay, let's see. We have here. Doing this live, so just give me a moment while I take care of this. Cool. First of all, if you search for TNT Tony, you can see it brings up Twitter. Now, it brings up tntdinar.com. Now, if you click this, you're going to think, oh, the website's down. It just shows a gray page. Guys, it's not down. I'm going to prove it to you. Watch this. I'm going to type site:/tntdinar.com. Now, you can see there's the main homepage, and here's a site map. Now, look at all these other ones. Page here and here. Another one. All these pages are still open. Look, right there, tntdinar.com/conference call notes. It's still up. Here's another one. This is live, guys. Look at the link on here. This. I'm going to reload it so you can watch it. This is live. The website has not been taken down, and it's still showing that Ray wants donations. Quite interesting. So, Ray, let me go ahead and show you how to delete the site because you're now in violation of Tony's court order. Let's just go ahead and look at this. So what you do, Ray, or whoever's in charge of the site, you go to your GoDaddy and you go to your domains and you click Manage. When you're in Manage, you can see here, I've got Tony's old website, 14 Daily Plus. You're going to click here and you're going to click More. Okay. And you're going to click Delete Domain. Ray, that's what you need to do right now because you are in violation of court orders. And let's just go ahead and look at that real quickly. This is the actual transcript from Tony's court case. So we're just going to go ahead and zoom in so you can see it. Go ahead and close this for a moment. Okay, it says, now this is the guy talking to the court right now. Listen to this real quick. Yes, Your Honor, as the court mentioned, it has received letters regarding Mr. Renfrow and the potential sentence in this case. The United States Attorney's Office has received numerous communications via email, letter, telephone calls, and so forth with respect to Mr. Renfrow's current involvement with an Iraqi dinar, what I will call scam. And as a condition of him being allowed to voluntarily surrender, we would ask that a condition of his release include that he have no involvement, no advocation, no participation whatsoever with the Iraqi dinar or any other sort of currency exchange activity, whether that be through internet communications, that could be as simply on a website, whether it's internet facilitated conference calls, whether it's any sort of activity on Twitter or some other form of social media, as long as essentially the defendant withdraws himself completely from anything to do with the Iraqi dinar and currency exchange, the United States would not oppose voluntary surrender. All right, so let's just continue onwards. Mr. Barty, that's Tony's, his court appointed, because he couldn't hire his own, he couldn't hire his own attorney, so he had to get somebody to help him out. Your Honor, that's what we anticipated would be the request, and it's agreeable with the defense. So he's already agreeing that Antonio is already aware of this. Now the court, this is the judge saying, Mr. Renfrow, the court has asked whether or not any parties going to make a request for you to voluntarily surrender and just blah, 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 blah. But you can see what it says right here. Very specifically set out a number of prohibitions involving your involvement with this, meaning the dinar, and other sounds like program or whatever you want to call it. And then Tony says, thank you, I appreciate that. And the court says, I know other people would say it's a scheme to defraud people as well. And Tony says, but that's okay. The truth comes out. But go ahead. I appreciate that. Go ahead. He's very disrespectful. He doesn't say your honor or sir. He's just very, very disrespectful. So then the judge again says, so the question to you is, do you understand what the government has now mentioned as the condition as to whether they will agree to this voluntary surrender? And then Tony says, of course, yeah, nothing to do with the Iraqi dinar scheme or internet or Twitter or anything mentioned or the exchange. Okay. So let people try to say that this is not the real court transcript. It is. You can verify this. You can call Kansas City Court and find out this is the exact transcript. And Tony agreed. I understand. So he understands his sentencing requirements. He is not allowed to do it. And Ray, his brother, is not allowed to be doing this either. So the site needs to be taken down. So, and of course, it talks right here. Is hereby sentenced to the custody of the Bureau of Prisons for a term of 12 months and 1 day on count 1, which we already said was conspiracy to commit wire fraud. So I don't really need to go too much into that. But look, this document just was released, and it says the defendant shall cease any and all activity with the Iraqi dinar. So now you are aware of that. So let him try to say that he's not doing it, because he definitely is. And let's see. Here is the new TNT site. You can see I'm logged in as already blessed right now. And you can see TNT Showtime. You can see what it looks like. And yeah, this is the live site. Look, there's people chatting here, right? And it's just strange, guys, because the site it was originally TNT Dinar Active Board. If you did a search for TNT Dinar, what came up? And there was the active board page right here. But when you click on it, look what would happen. It would come up that the board is no longer active. That's because they switched it to this. No, that's my cell phone going off. They switched it to TNT Showtime. It doesn't matter, guys. It's just everything was copied over to the site. He is still in violation. And as you can see right here, even though it brings up a 404 error for here, you can see the conference call notes. The site is still up, guys. It has not been deleted, because if the site was deleted, it would not show up. It'd be like going to www.bull.com, and then you would get one of these errors that the website's down. See, this is what should happen when you go to TNT Dinar. So because that's not down, Tony, Ray, they're all in violation of Tony's court orders. So this is a notice to TNT Dinar, everybody on there, to take down not only your forum, take down your website, because your website is still active. And this concludes this message. There will be more following this. There's some stuff I have on Ray that you guys need to know about. You definitely need to know about. And I will be posting this entire court transcript, because I know you guys definitely want to see it. The entire Tony court transcript. Here, I'll go ahead and give you the preview of what it looks like. This will be posted very, very shortly. I promise you. I've already sent it out to a few people who I know, I trust, and I respect very much. So this will be posted on my website. I'll send you guys the link. Just make sure you're on this YouTube channel right now. I want to make sure that everybody is aware of how to subscribe. It's super, super easy. You go ahead and go into it. So this is the video we're watching right now. You can see it's a little delayed. Give this video a thumbs up, and then this will say subscribe. Just click that to subscribe, and I'll be putting the links in here for everything. There'll be a whole bunch of links for you guys to check out. And just so you guys know, this was Tony's appearance when he showed up to the Kansas City court. You can see him. He was very arrogant. He was just playing around. He's trying to, like, this is one of the idiots who comes out and doesn't know what's happening. And Tony's going in there to go get sentenced, and he's laughing. But it's a nervous laugh. It's a laugh as in, I'm guilty, and I'm just trying to make it look like I'm not guilty. So bye, Tony. He's off to jail. And that video was shot by this wonderful guy right here, Sheriff Osmond. Thank you, Sheriff, for providing that video, for showing up to the court room and actually sitting there and listening to Tony. And I appreciate you and everybody else who was involved with that. So guys, this concludes this message. I will be doing a follow-up video as soon as possible. I will be posting the court transcript documents. And in the meantime, all of you guys listening to this, all of you TNT supporters, I just want you to know something. This site is still active. Ray is in violation. And do not send donations, because just so you guys know, all you guys who don't understand how much the donation, he gets a lot of donations, just so you actually understand how much it costs to run their website, $100 a month. And they have over 10,000 members. And so I don't know why Ray was saying if everybody gives $1 or $5. Ray, you know for a fact, you know definitely well that your site only costs $100 a month and your conference calls are free. And you don't have website costs because you're not supposed to have a website. So take down your sites, both of your sites. Take them down now.